Yeah, we have no idea how to play this, so I'm sure it'll
Plead
be fine.
innocence by building your case with
Ready?
evidence cards. Okay.
I think it's very open-ended.
Yeah,
We have no jurors.
we don't need them.
All right.
Can I be a witness and a
All
juror?
right. Sensitivity so high in this game.
You got a dog?
I get little Baxter.
The Honorable Judge Joe presiding.
How
Oh,
honorable.
Mm.
Sorry, I'm just a witness.
Do you have $5? I mean,
Oh shit. Actually, I do. Let me go get my wallet. Hold on.
bailiff, stop that trash
Yes?
tower.
Okay. Who
Hey,
was
wait,
it?
wait, wait.
Mr. is accused of stimulation of the penetration in public. Penetration in public. Okay, we have our charges.
Whoa, what the fuck? Why am I in third
No more
person now?
throwing of that.
Attorney
I've
John, how
arrested
does your
you.
client plead?
my client, Mr. pleads not guilty of stimulation of the
Penetration.
Penetration, sir.
penetration
In public.
in pubic. Firstly,
At
because
Publix.
as a
Public.
puppet, he does not have a penetration to
Yeah.
pubic.
You'll get your chance to defend. First, Prosecutor Chuntai, go ahead and present your case.
All right, so hold on.
Take
I
this.
was in third person, so I couldn't look at any of this.
Wait, how do you do third person?
I think it puts you in third person.
Do it again.
I don't. Did I play that? What just happened? Okay,
You played it.
I played Shady Mail Swap. Situation feels like a deal,
That's
or maybe
illegal. You
just
can't do that.
bulk chip purchase.
What the fuck?
Okay.
I'm allowed to like arrest people.
What is
Are you
that
presenting
dog
more
over
evidence,
there?
sir?
Can I?
Hey,
Can I?
No.
No, I'm
no.
good. That's enough for now.
Is
It's
so
emails.
What is your statement?
My statement?
Well, you're accusing him of something,
Yeah. Well, he's already accused of the penetration and pubic.
and your evidence is.
There's email chains of times and dates of Publix
you must-
locations.
Oh, okay. That's what you're saying. Got it. All right. How does the defense rebut this evidence?
Sir, as I was saying, my client, Mr. is pleading not guilty for he does not have anything to stimulate.
Lack of
Can I
penile.
be handcuffed?
Objection. Can he prove that?
Bailiff, unhandcuff.
Thank you.
I believe so, Your Honor. My client is willing to go onto the
Okay.
stand to present himself if need be.
Don't.
Can you present evidence? You should have something to present. Okay.
A medical file. It's not good.
I think you have to describe what this medical file is. Oh, you're saying that's the medical file? Is that he does not
Yes.
have a penile to?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
Interesting.
That is correct.
Interesting. Very good.
Breaking
Prosecutor
news?
Chuntai. Oh, breaking news. Hold on. Breaking news. Guess what's this news?
The bailiff is a punk ass
The
bitch.
bailiff is a punk ass bitch.
I love the
Who said that?
misspelled.
That's funny.
Oh no!
Oh, your defendant's very
Wait,
angry,
bailiff,
as you can see.
Take this.
So I just I played some more evidence. The worn out
All right,
plushie.
prosecutor.
How did that plushie get worn out if he doesn't have a penetration system? That's a worn out plushie.
I see. How do we call a witness? Do you guys have the ability to call a witness?
Who's the witness?
Well, Scott's the witness.
Oh,
Hello. I think I'm the.
I wasn't sure what Scott was doing over here.
Well, there's two witnesses available if I hold tab. There's an amateur
Oh,
detective
okay.
and then there's a coworker. I'm red, so I think I'm the amateur.
You're the
detective.
amateur detective right now, I think, because
I
you're
think so, yeah.
yeah. I don't know. How do you call witness?
Maybe it'll come up later.
Oh, the sensitivity is so bad in this.
I turned mine up.
Yeah.
Hey, did you just pass gas?
You can emote, by the way, if
Oh,
you hold
Jesus.
E. If you hold E, it brings up an emote wheel.
Oh my god, the sensitivity can be.
Damn it! All right, so the prosecutor brings forth the evidence of a worn-out plushie. How did that plushie get worn out? The defense, how would you like to answer?
Yes, Your Honor. There's a very plausible explanation for why that plushie has been worn out. The fact of the matter is, he uses that plushie as a comfort device, and he washes it on the daily. I will present this evidence. I don't know how to present it. There we go, Your Honor. I have just presented evidence to prove that the client, Mr. Mister, is using that plushie as a comfort device and must always clean it in order for it to be not disgusting.
Objection.
Let the court order know that he presents a water gun to show that he washes his crusty plushie. And prosecutor, what's your
Thank
objection?
you. I couldn't have said it any better. You wash your fleshlight. I don't have anything I can play though.
Sustained.
Objection.
He's right. Oh,
Objection.
objection. Counter objection.
Objection. That is hearsay.
Oh. Sustained. The prosecutor cannot respond. He's muted. Okay.
Oh, breaking news! Breaking news!
Breaking news?
Oh, socks fucks plushie.
Oh.
Wow.
Whoa! What the fuck
Oh, and it's gone.
just happened? Oh. I see. How do we call the witnesses? I'm gonna call the witnesses.
Yeah, call a witness. Oh, the defense.
requests
Yeah, there
to
you
call
go.
their witness to the stand.
Oh, is that how it... No, that's not me.
Oh,
That's what it said. It said the defense
I'm-
I know,
calls
but
their witness to the stand. How do you respond to that call?
I don't... Did I?
Yeah, it said
Sorry.
the defense calls their witness to the stand.
Is it me? Am I on the stand now?
Yeah, how do you get it? No, the stand's over there in the middle.
Is that not the juror place?
No, the juror's like the back area. I'm talking about this little thing in between you two. Little like
Oh,
that's
the
the
like main
stand.
pedestal.
Yeah, that's the
The
stand.
stand.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a good question.
Is there anything you can interact with, Scott?
I could pet my
No.
dog.
Should you be able to like grab the book or something? Or
The book is just there.
Yeah, I also have a book. It just says "In Sock We Trust."
Okay, I think I got it. I
Okay.
figured it out, I think.
Okay. The defense.
There we
The
go.
defense requests to call
Okay.
their witness to the stand.
Hey.
How do we respond to that? Though?
do you have to approve
I
it?
put use. I put use.
I'm downtown.
I think you
I
have
think
to
that
approve
must be
it.
you.
Fuck
the judge.
you!
Is it the judge?
I think the judge needs to approve it, right? Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't have anything that pops up though.
It says defense request to call the witness. That's all I can do.
I've just got these two buttons, and I can hit them. The buttons.
How do I?
Maybe you're
Almost.
there. So wait, if defense is
No.
calling the witness, then do you just start questioning the witness?
Should I just start yapping?
Usually the defense has questions for you.
But usually I think it's the prosecutor
Hold on.
that calls
Open
the
the
witness
gavel
first.
menu.
I don't know how to call a witness. How did you do that?
In the case
Oh
file.
wait, hold on. I think I got it.
Oh yeah,
There's
amateur
a-
detective. I see it.
Yeah.
Hold on. I think
You
I got
figured
it.
it out.
Am I the coworker or am I the amateur detective? I could be both.
I think you're both. Yeah.
Yeah, you can be whoever you
I
want.
could be the amateur detective coworker. Oh, hello.
Oh, there he is.
We've got the witness
Oh.
on the stand.
He's just holding the
coworker.
thing up.
the
in front of
coworker.
him. The coworker.
Outworker.
Okay.
Hold on.
What's up?
Let me...
Hello.
All right. The defense called your witness, so you get first shot at your witness. Please go ahead and, the witness is yours.
All right, Mr.
Okay.
Coworker. If that is your legal name, correct?
Yeah, no relation to Mr. Mister.
Okay. Just wanted the court to be aware that there is no relationship between Mr. Mister and Mr. Coworker aside from
Well, I
being
didn't say that.
coworkers. In your explanation, can you please expound on that comment?
Yeah, so Mr. Mister and I, we are cow workers, but you know, sometimes it gets really lonely at the office, and we would comfort each other in the fax machine room. HR is already aware of it. You don't need to look into that any further. So it's perfectly fine.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Coworker. I have one more other question. Since
Yeah.
he is being cuddlesome to you, have you ever noticed him stimulating a plushie in your presence?
No, I haven't been to his bedroom yet.
And have you noticed any stimulation of the penetration variety?
Mr. Mister is the kind of person that sits down when they pee. So nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Just saying. That's what I've noticed.
Let the court record show that actually can lead to health benefits.
Absolutely. The
Thank
data
you.
doesn't lie.
Thank you, Mr. Coworker. That is all.
Do I get a
Prosecutor, Would
turn?
you like to cross-examine?
Yes, I would.
Oh, please.
You may have a
Please
witness.
cross-examine.
All right, Mr. Coworker.
Yup.
Can you retrace your earlier statement that you said you and Mr. Mister fool around at work? Was that correct? Did you say that? You said that?
Yeah.
So to fool around at work, you would have to some kind of, panicular device. Is this correct?
I mean, I do.
Okay, so you're saying that you're the one that should be under questioning, not Mr. Mister. But can you confirm or deny that Mr. Mister also has some sort of stemlussy device?
Truth be told, I'm a very selfish lover, so I've only gotten gratification from Mr. Mister. I have tweaked his nipples. That's the extent of.
That's important. Write that down.
Yeah, please write that down.
Your Honor,
Ridiculous.
I think this
Nipple
is
play.
enough evidence to show that Mr. Mister is in fact a sexual deviant.
Honor, Your
Yeah,
Honor,
who
there's
isn't?
nothing wrong with being a
Objection!
sexual deviant. The
Oh, what's the objection?
point in question.
It's my turn to
Is-
talk.
Well, he's objecting.
He didn't say it.
Okay.
I am not
Attorney
objecting
John
to the fact
2049, could you object?
that- objection, Your Honor.
What's your objection?
The objection is he is not on trial for being a sexual deviant. He is on trial for stimulating a plushie in pubic.
he's not.
Overruled, the court would find that as something that might prove the crime as a character of his standing. All right. I'm gonna go ahead. We've already done the cross-examination. I'm gonna send the witness back.
Okay. Oh,
Oh wait.
no. Okay.
There we go.
Who was
Thank
that?
you for your time, witness. Oh, I see what it was doing. Okay, got it.
You can like swap
I can-
between
I
the
can call
witnesses.
each witness.
Right.
We're leaving off on the prosecution. Do you have any more evidence to present?
Let me look into my nice little folder here.
I'm learning.
Yes,
how the
yes,
game
yes.
goes, by the way, and if you don't have evidence, you can go. I rest, and I could give my verdict. So
Okay.
you
Well, I
don't
just
have to go the whole 9 yards.
I just provided another
well-
piece of just disgusting fabric, a stained apron.
let the court know he's presenting a stained apron.
Yes,
apron.
stained apron from the place of work of Mr. Mister and Mr. Mrs. Coworker.
Bailiff, lick that stain.
Yeah, bailiff, can we get a lick on that stain? Can you tell us what that substance is? Is that Pintus juice?
Prosecution. What does this mean?
I believe that the bailiff is saying that that is Pintus juice on the coworker's clothing.
The coworker's clothing.
Yes, the stained apron.
Hmm.
And that would line up with the stimulation of the pentalocation and pubic.
I see. I see.
I rest my case.
You rest your case?
Is that do I do that
You rest
now?
your case. You rest your case?
Is it resting your case? Like I don't have any more to say on the matter.
Rest your case means you are done presenting evidence. You are completely done.
I think it's pretty straightforward. He's pentalocation
Okay,
and
The
pubic.
defense has a chance to rebuttal both the evidence and the case as a whole. So over to you. Sorry, wrong button.
Hello.
Get back over there.
Oh man.
Over to you. Nope. Sorry, wrong button. There we are. Defense Attorney John, you may rebuttal both the stained apron and give a final argument. Now, if you present evidence yourself, of course, the attorney will have a chance. The prosecutor will have a chance to defend that evidence. So,
But he rested his case, Your Honor. He should not be able to speak again.
but if you bring new evidence, so you could choose to rebuttal him without bringing in evidence. But if you bring in additionary evidence, he'll have a chance to rebuttal against that. But he can no longer bring new evidence in. He'll get a chance to speak if you bring new evidence.
Well, then he's not resting his case, then, sir.
Bailiff, hit this man with the hammer. He's arguing with me.
I'm gonna throw a paper airplane at him.
I gotta get my dog to do it for me real quick. 1 second. What? Sorry, 1 second. I'll give it.
Hey, what are you writing over there?
Okay.
I can read out some of my notes if we want
Hey,
them.
Jerry.
I have a long list.
Hey, attorney, you know what happens if you run into the monkey bars?
Bonk.
All right. Just order in my courtroom.
Anyways,
Order in my
let
courtroom.
me know when you need me again, Your Honor.
Order in my courtroom. Attorney, go ahead. Rebuttal. Wait, hold on. It's not on you for some reason. There we are.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor. I want to include this piece of evidence, Your Honor.
Okay. Let the court know an access badge. Let the journalist know an access badge has been presented.
Quick question: does it pop up for everyone or just me and
Ooh.
John?
I
It's-
see it too.
Okay,
It pops up
everyone,
as
okay.
badge.
Yeah.
It pops
Uh,
up for
We have to
everybody.
explain what that evidence
True.
is.
Yes. My client has no idea where the stained apron has come from, Your Honor. We have noted that this access badge has been. Sorry, Your Honor. I am a little under the weather.
I think he's possessed by a demon.
I am including this access badge with daily notes of how it has been accessed by other people aside from Mr. Mister. And we want to present the evidence that this stained apron has been planted as evidence, Your Honor.
So you don't argue the stained apron's existence or that the stained apron has panicular juice on it. But what you do argue is that is not your client's.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr.
Okay.
Mister is not aware of what this apron has come from.
Okay. I will give the prosecutor a chance to rebuttal this evidence, but you cannot bring new evidence forward. No new evidence. You just get a chance to rebuttal.
Okay. I'm not really getting the like tie between the access badge and
That's
the
fine.
apron. What's the access
fine.
badge doing? It's just an access badge.
Oh, okay. That's it then. All right. We're gonna have closing statements. Closing statements. Okay.
Okay.
Prosecution. Go ahead. Closing statement.
I think.
Real quick.
Oh, breaking news.
Oh, sorry. Breaking news.
Breaking news. Breaking
Oh, there's
news.
breaking news.
Hee hee.
Come down apron planted.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow.
Bailiff, pet that dog.
If only there was an amateur detective that could solve this case.
They didn't call on your second witness. Closing statements, prosecutor. Do you have any?
I think it's pretty clear. They're just pulling at straws to try and, divert the whole, situation of cum to apron by pentillation stimulation. And I think the evidence is pretty clear.
I see. The bailiff is animated about this. And nope. Sorry.
Damn it. Let me go back.
And
I'm
the
in love with
defense,
Mr. Mister.
Your closing statements.
I have more evidence, Your Honor.
We're at closing statements.
Take that. You have more. No, we're at closing statements.
You're done.
He
Well,
rested
no,
his
it's not.
case.
It is not my. Yeah, he rested his case. I had not, Your Honor.
Okay, you can. No, that is right. You can bring evidence. Yeah.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes.
I have also. We have just uncovered something new that has just hit our Mr.
The Pentagon?
Yes, Your Honor.
Another Paintus has hit the Pentagon.
Oh no.
We have just come aware at right this second, Your Honor, of something hitting our Mr.'s bank account. They are trying to buy him off with to silence him, Your Honor.
Wait, what?
So you
Hold on,
Mr.
what?
Mister has a bank account full of money, is what you're saying to me.
Yes, it has just become full of money right this second, Your Honor. They are trying to buy his silence, but he is a man or puppet
Who's silence?
of
Your
moral
defendant?
integrity.
I think they want him to take the fall, so they're trying to give him
Yeah.
money.
Interesting. Interesting.
Okay. That's a
do you
whole
have
nother
any
court
evidence
case.
to back up the evidence of his bank account full of money. I mean, a bank
Can't
account full of
present
money
another
is one thing, but
Yeah, he could have
I
had
like
that.
the link between the two.
You do get one more evidence, I guess.
Because I think prosecutor has rebutted that evidence there. Do you have any more evidence?
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh boy,
Okay,
here we
present the
go.
evidence
Yeah,
then.
what do we got now?
Bailiff Hammer at the ready?
As you can see here, Your Honor, where is it? Oh, here it is. Someone has erased the search history of the company's computers to trying to erase all the knowledge and all of the tracking of these backhanded payments.
Ah, I see. I see.
I think you're digging your defendant into a deeper hole.
Prosecutor, would you like to rebuttal the evidence? Or...
I think he's doing a great job of showing how guilty this defendant is on his own.
So you rest your case. You have no closing statements to make. Defense, do you have any closing statements?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
It is clear here that Mr. Coworker's coworker, Mr. Coworker, and Mr. have had an illicit relationship in the back room. In no way has that relationship ever come across as Mr. stimulating the penitentiary in pubic. He is being,
I see.
I am being aware of the first evidence of the shady mail swap, where he is being accused of doing something he has not done. That is evidence in the first card that the prosecutor presented, which aligns with our access badge being used, Mr.'s access badge being used, and then being sent money to silence him. I believe that Mr. has been cleared of all wrongdoings.
Okay. Nope, sorry.
Hello, I love you. No.
Okay. So all the evidence has been brought before me today.
God.
Very great sides made by both points. I'd like to thank our court reporter and our bailiff for hard work. Bailiff, pet that dog. Good job, bailiff. And our witness, half witness, for guest starring.
Partial witness.
As always. Thank the defense. Lots of evidence brought before me today. I've got some interesting notes here. We've learned they may fuck the toy. Penile. Now, the defense has argued that the Mr. fucks the coworker at work. Has admitted to that in public. Which this court, also nipple play comes into big factor here. Big nipple play. Huge nipple play. And after a long deliberation, I find that the search history thing actually might work in argument against the defense, You know, it's interesting. Search history usually, as this judge knows, is associated with people clearing their browser. Wouldn't a sexual deviant, such as a potential Mr. Mister, clear their search history after there are signs of penetration? Yes, bailiff? Interesting. The bailiff is also shocked.
Breaking news.
Bringing down dancing lobsters. And so this court finds the defendant, Mr. Mister, guilty.
Guilty as sock.
Ooh.
Scott, 90 characters noted.
Oh man, I wish we could go and look at our notepads still.
I'm just gonna hit
Probably takes us back, yeah.
play again. Does it
Well,
get the same
hell
rolls? No,
yeah.
okay, cool.
No, we can random it.
Pick whatever people want, you know.
I'm just hitting random.
almost be a juror.
No, I hit random. I just randomized.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, I hit random.
We at least need a judge, a prosecutor, and defense.
I hit random and end up as a
What if
juror.
we just do judge, prosecutor, defense, and 3 jurors that you have to win over?
Ooh.
Yeah, I like that.
Ooh.
Okay, who wants to be the judge? Tyler, you want to
I'll
be
be
judge?
judge this time.
I'll be
Mm.
prosecutor.
Okay, okay. I like this. This is interesting.
This will be fun.
Ready up.
Sorry, I'm role playing.
Oh,
Your
I
Honor,
guess
he's
I'll
smoking the
follow.
dank.
Your Honor, the devil's lettuce.
I am your honor.
He's
Your Honor, he's clearly a criminal.
Me?
Oh, let's see.
All right. Allow me to get used to the desk over here. So, Tyler, when you have the mallet, you can scroll wheel and you'll have 3 sets of buttons. One of them is to bring a witness forward. There's no witness, you're good. The other one is to decide who's talking. You'll see like green lights near our tables. Like whenever you hit that,
Mm-hmm.
you can fucking smash on that right now if you want to see what it does because it doesn't like fuck up anything. Oh, there's a
Wait,
witness.
How do,
Who's the
how do I
witness?
show it to you?
Oh,
guys?
there's random witnesses. Got it.
Oh.
Wait, what?
So you're calling a witness right now.
How did I call a witness?
You hit the witness button. So hit the
Okay.
blue witness button again. No, you're hitting the who's talking button.
You have to solve various line
Blue
puzzles
witness
on an
button.
island.
Yeah, when you scroll, it should tell you what type of button it is.
Okay. Allow
Alright.
a lawyer to present. I don't have a third set of witnesses.
Oh. Mr. Sock is accused of stinking up a plane.
Hmm.
Oh, we have an expert and a doctor. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so prosecutor, you can go ahead and present your case.
I'm gonna get you off, buddy. You're good.
You're gonna jack him off?
What?
Wow. Why is there a witness? I don't know how to get rid of him.
The witness
Hey,
and the
Scott.
prosecutor buttons are both blue and red.
Hey.
They're the
Scott.
same exact colors.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So hit the
I'd
blue
like
one.
to-
Got it. I got it. I got it.
I like that.
That's really weird that they're the same exact
Yeah,
button.
I don't. Yeah.
That's very strange.
Hold on, I think Scott's changing it just
I'd like to
match a little
enter
bit
my
better.
first piece of evidence. I've got a stinky sock
47.
from,
Jesus
Oh.
Christ.
Ooh,
him.
ooh.
you know, witnesses say he whipped them out and he took them off. And
Objection,
it was
Your
taking
Honor.
up the entire.
We have seen no witnesses. How will we know what witnesses have said?
Is it my turn? Do I talk? Am I supposed to respond to that?
You overrule it or sustain it?
Sustained. Order in the court. Do you have any more to present, prosecutor?
Smells like cheese, literally. That's funny. Size 47.
Really
sock?
bad
That's what I'm
sock.
saying. That's a
Yeah.
huge sock.
Oh, I think
He
it's
has
2K
massive
sizes.
fucking feet.
Whoa!
Oh well, they are.
Oh my god.
Wait, how do you do that, Scott?
This imagery over here is
How do
crazy.
you do that?
Don't
How do you
look.
hook
The
it up?
evolution of a plane hitting the Twin
Oh,
Towers
shit's
into a
weird.
big dick is crazy. Oh, So it's like the plane became one of the towers and then turned into a big dick.
What? Okay.
How do I switch to defendant?
This should be the blue button on the.
Oh, no,
Okay.
I skipped my turn.
So if I do that, there you go. So go ahead, present your evidence, rebuttals and whatnot. What have you?
Your Honor, honorable members of the jury. Looking handsome over the gentleman. Now, I find it interesting that the prosecutor brings forth that a smelly sock. Gross sock, huh? Isn't that interesting? Gross sock. May I remind everyone here, Your Honor, members of the jury, we are socks. What are you stating by it's a gross sock? Is that not the same as saying it's a gross, smelly person? Seems quite prejudiced if you ask me. Very interesting. And at the end of the day, how can it truly be a smelly sock? And, you know, if someone was disgusting, smelly, ew, no cap, as they say, gross, would my client have a love letter, Your Honor? A letter of love given to them by a deep, close, personal one, someone who loves them dearly. Now, I'm not saying, of course, that if you're stinky, you cannot be loved, but it shows in my mind that someone loves so dearly, and the letter is almost unreadable because of tears, that they wouldn't stink up a plane, stinking it up. Now, it does explain why my client was on that plane, headed to his one true love.
And he rests his case.
Don't rest my case.
He rests his case. What happens if we bring a witness that's not a person? Like what's gonna happen?
Someone play the witness? How does that work?
Yeah, I don't know. For a witness to come to the stand, one of you has to call them, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
I think so,
I
yeah.
can't just like bring them out. Like a Mari episode or something. Okay, there you go. All right, prosecutor. You have any evidence to rebut the claim of a lover?
How do we know those were tear stains and not sweat stains?
Is that it?
Who's to say, you know, he didn't forge that letter? Sweat all over it, stinking it all up. Because he was trying to get away from something. Your
Oh.
Honor,
Yes. Fake
I
passport.
enter his fake passport.
That's good.
We've proven he can already forge stuff. Who's to say he's not to forge that letter?
Wow.
Oh shit.
Do you rest your case?
I pass it on, yes.
All right, defendant. What do you have to say about this fake passport?
It's a great point, Your Honor. A wonderful point, if you would. An amazing point, possibly. And
Fake news.
just like how we state
Quiet in the court.
that
Fucking snipe you from over here.
hey, from downtown. Just as we state the intricacies of a love life and how calling a person, by the way, disgusting of you, calling a person gross and smelly is sub sock, if you would. Not
It's
subhuman,
culturally
not-
insensitive, really.
Surely, Your Honor, surely. Now, you bring up the fake passport. Am I to argue that my client does not have a fake passport? No, I'm not going to argue that because that's not what my client is on trial here today about. After all, my client, one that you've called smelly, a gross person, and, you know, drawing parallels to a lot of things, that happens to a lot of immigrants even. My client is seeking asylum from war, from a war-torn country.
Wow.
Where they just escaped explosions, bombs crashing into their homes. And what do they get? They're coming back from war that they escaped just barely to their loved one, and they get called smelly, gross, and pointed out that they have a fake passport. And I think that's interesting, members of the jury. When really held up to other things.
I found his passport, by the way. Sorry.
And that's my rebuttal to that evidence, Your Honor.
Very good. Prosecutor, present evidence of whatever he just said.
Shit, there's gotta be something.
I'm just going to be writing in my memoirs.
So, Tyler, if I hit this button, does it tell you what I just did?
Hit it again. Oh, there's like a you have a little tapestry in front of you, and it turns red when you hit that button. Laz's is white.
Got it.
Scott's, yours is also red.
Yeah.
So is that like, what does that mean? Oh, now it's
So
blue.
red.
Scott's, yours is blue.
So it's our opinion. We can influence the judge with our opinion, where they're like,
Ooh, okay.
he's clearly innocent. He made a good point, and then
So
the
what's
prosecutors
white
like,
is neutral,
actually-
blue is good, red is bad?
No. Yeah, white is nothing. Blue
Okay.
Yeah, we haven't
is
selected one yet.
blue is we think he's innocent. Red means guilty.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. Are these cloths be hanging your opinions right now?
I mean, I can be swayed as the court moves, but this is where I'm at currently, Your Honor.
So he's
I'm
guilty in
I'm
your
at
eyes.
neutral.
Okay.
I
Okay.
think they're
Neutral,
both
and
neutral.
Laz
I
is
think they're
writing
both
his
neutral.
memoirs. All right. Prosecutor, are you still trying to present any new evidence that might have come to light?
I think it's
Maybe
funny
there's
how
a-
they're looking at the case file.
Maybe there's
Yeah.
an expert witness you could call.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
we-
be honest with you, Judge.
Uh-huh.
Probably good in a
Yeah?
courtroom to do.
I
I would prefer you to.
I got a broken watch here that needs to go get fixed. I'm late for an appointment.
Is this not the appointment? Your job?
No,
Okay.
I'm
Your Honor, objection, Your Honor. Relevance.
Objection. Oh, okay, I've passed it over.
Well, I was just saying relevance. Like, what's the relevance? Throw that out. Throw that evidence out, Your Honor.
Okay, back over.
okay.
Well- You know, you can throw evidence out. If you hold tab, you can like click on the evidence card to be like, that evidence does not matter.
I did
That's
it.
cool.
So now it's got a big X on it, right?
Yeah, I got that evidence thrown out. Hell yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, I thought the prosecutor literally had another appointment. I didn't even see that.
Oh, but it goes up when it comes
You got
down.
anything else, prosecutor?
I have an appointment with Baskin Robbins.
This is going great. I'm gonna get you out of here.
You mentioned
Oh,
he was escaping a war-torn country, right?
that's right. That's correct.
Then why do you rent a car? How many people do you know are going to a car rental place?
How does one rent a
Staying there
car
for
in
a
an airplane?
You rent a car to go to the airport.
Okay. Thank you for the clarification.
Objection, Your Honor. Relevance?
I want to see this through. Keep going.
Okay.
I'm just saying, if he's coming from a war-torn, place, why is he taking the time to go out of his way to go rent a car? You then go to the airport. There's buses, there's, you can walk, there's all these other things. Why go for a car?
I guess he could have used like Waze or something, or Do they have ways in Sockganistan? Defendant, do you have anything you'd like to add?
Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you, Your Honor. Once again, I just can't help with the prejudice being displayed here. First, we talk about how my client stinks because they're from another country, and how they fake password because they're seeking asylum.
Like I took up a top left of the fucking.
Jury's really funny.
Joe, look at that.
Can't see.
Nice. I wish I could like put the. Oh, you can right click to zoom in.
Yeah, but as jurors, we can't see what he did.
It's a guy with his thumb up says nice.
Nice. Yeah. I see it now.
Okay, so you guys can see each other's boards, but like once you have it up, you can't see it.
Not that well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, here's
Yep,
his
that-
rental car.
That's a man in a car. That's good. He's got like old school like spoke wheels for the wheels. So that's neat.
And
Yeah,
so,
it's a rental car. It's not that great.
to rebuttal the evidence brought before, yes, my client did use a rental car, as everyone here is aware. If you weren't aware of Sockganistan laws as well, car rentals are not illegal. And you may be asking, just like the prosecutor yourself, why use the car? Why not public transportation? Why not just walk? Why not just get there? You know, you should know other directions to get there. And I have an easy answer. The country he was
Surprise
fleeing, he
move.
surprise moved to it.
Oh.
As always with the surrounding countries, he had to move commonly. So while the country itself he's from, he was in that city moving away from more and more torn up areas. He wasn't familiar with the area. How often when you go to a new place, especially a place, you know, in a third world country, that you're able to just hop on public transportation? And are you hopping on public transportation in a war-torn country? Probably a little dangerous. That's what my client thought. But of course, Uber and other things that are available in these countries, soccer, if you will, he used to get around easier. He rented a car because that's something he knows how to get in and out, get to the airport quick. I think a lot of people rent cars when they go to and from airports. I know I do, Your Honor. I don't know about you. And I don't think it's too much of an issue.
Okay, I want to move on past this this rental car debacle. That was a very good defense. He needed the car to get to the airport. That makes sense. Can we circle back now onto what the defendant is accused of, and that is stinking up the plane? Prosecutor, do you have any more evidence about why or why not this is a stinky sock? All right, I'm finished looking like I'm writing something.
No, Your Honor. I've got nothing. I rest my case.
Rest your case. Okay, so no more evidence from the prosecutor. Okay. Defendant, do you have any more evidence
Honor.
you want to bring forth, or you have your final
I would
statement?
like to call Doctor to the stand.
Doctor. That one.
The blue one, yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Does somebody have to play the doctor? How does
Yeah,
this
how does this work?
The prosecutor will not play the doctor. Do I have a juror who would like to play the doctor?
How do we do that?
Just like literally
No,
answer
just-
when I ask the question.
Yeah.
Pretend.
Yeah,
Doctor,
I was already
doctor.
witness. You can be. a witness.
Doctor.
Sounds good.
Doctor, is it true
Watch your
that you
mouth.
are a professional doctor? MD, if you would.
I'm a podiatrist.
Okay. Where did you graduate from?
I graduated from the Ohio State University.
Thank you. Let the court know
Ooh,
that
Ohio.
that this doctor is qualified and well represented and well regarded by his peers. Now, what I bring forth you today, as he is a professional doctor, This doctor has seen my client. This doctor has talked to my client. And my coup de grace, if you will, my absolute masterpiece, my Ohio gozaimasu. This doctor has diagnosed my client, Mr. Sock, as having no sweat glands. He has no sweat glands, Your Honor. He has no sweat glands, members of the jury. He's been diagnosed by a medical professional, and I will not have you slander this war-torn immigrant seeking asylum in our great nation of the United States of Sock America in Judge Chunts' courtroom. Thank you, Judge. Thank you, Doctor.
All right. Do you have any arguments with that prosecution? No.
Cross-examination.
No.
You don't want to ask questions to the
Jury,
Okay.
excuse me, Your Honor. The jury isn't supposed to speak during the court.
He's gone.
Yeah, no, he said no. She said no.
Okay. All right. Prosecutor, do you have any other? Well, you can't present evidence anymore. You rest your case, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Joe, do you have any more evidence to
My
provide?
closing statement. I have no evidence. I just have a closing statement, Your Honor.
Okay, go ahead.
My closing statement is in totality. A lot of evidence has been brought forward today to speak ill on my client, to talk about fake passports and rental cars, and talk about things he's done. Now, could we argue that he's broken some laws on his way to coming to this country, to visiting his true love? Absolutely, but that's not why he's on trial today. That's not why I'm defending him today. I'm defending his right to fly on a plane, and that this brutal accusation is baseless.
Based.
And when you put your recommendations into the judge today, I'd like you to take that into account.
Very
Thank
good.
you, Your Honor. Thank you, members of the jury. Thank you for your time.
All right. Prosecution, closing statements. Wow, that's really good.
Damn.
Do you have a tablet next to you? How are you drawing that?
Oh.
I'm gonna break out the Wacom and become a juror. He did it. That's slander.
Yadanaika.
Your Honor, what's happening?
I was waiting to see if
what's
prosecution
going
had
on?
any closing statements.
I'm so sorry. I got distracted by the jury.
Yeah, go ahead. Closing statements.
I'd like to apologize. I did not know he was an immigrant. I didn't get most of that evidence.
All right. I think it's pretty
Let's wait
clear
for it.
what
If
we're dealing with here.
If you could please, please give my notes to my wife. I will not be going home tonight.
Oh, okay. To that appointment, right? The one that you were late
No.
for. The crossed out broken clock. Okay, well, I'll go ahead and slam that down. In my final statements, I'd like to read from my journal that I've been writing in. 2 planes, 1 tower, big action. Accused of being a smelly sock, sockception. Talks of being loved, can one love a sock? Shoctually, insinitive. Sock life, but it's spelt with all numbers. Sockganistan. The car was a requirement to get to the airport. Dr. Pedo presented evidence of unsexual asylum sweat glands. So I think how do I do the final thing? Here we go. Wait.
Yeah, it's the special buttons. One is a locked up person, the other one's breaking free from chains. Oh!
I had the punchable face.
John voted 10 times.
Wait, what?
Whoa. Oh yeah, because you're changing your color a lot, right?
Oh.
So it counts that
okay.
as a vote. Awesome.
Amazing. Amazing. What an
Damn.
immigrant
Well
story.
done.
You-
Well done.
You
Suck.
really got me with that immigrant.
Sockganistan.
Sockganistan is crazy.
Sockganistan. Laz loved being a juror.
Yeah, it was fun. I just hit random and so I'll pick something else. The journalist, yeah, I'll be the journalist.
They like
Who wants to be the judge, prosecutor, and defense?
I'll be the bailiff this time.
I'll be the judge.
The Honorable Judge John. Scoochie?
Oh, let me get my outfit ready.
Well, we need
Oh,
a
I don't
prosecutor
have
and a
the
defense.
ready.
Sorry, I was doing an outfit. Here I go.
Alright, we need a defense.
I'll try prosecutor.
I will defend again.
No jurors today? Alright.
God damn. Alright, now I don't know how to be a prosecutor, so.
It's hard.
Yay.
Use the gavel to control the debate, knock out lawyers, and deliver your verdict. That's great.
Are we sure John's able to be a judge?
He
His
picked it.
illness, His illness might do him in.
He's down with the sickness.
Oh, ah!
All right, lads, we're just waiting on you to ready up.
Yep, I was just getting my outfit ready. I'm good.
I'm so glad Laz is the journalist. He's gonna breaking news.
Yeah, breaking news is gonna be great. I'm really sad you only get 3 of them.
How do we start it?
Okay.
Joe, I think Joe, you started, right?
I can start now. Sorry. I was waiting for.
Joe's now in my
Yeah.
right ear.
Oh.
Whoa.
Scott looks so respectful.
What?
Would you used magic on him? He's also muted.
Oh, that's
Oh, what
crazy.
happened?
Okay, cool.
How do I hit someone, Joe?
You can just point at them and charge the hammer.
Yeah, we'll get highlighted.
Also,
It does mute them when you hit them, though. Just as a heads up. You don't have to unhit them. It just like takes a couple seconds.
Yeah.
Got it.
fuck you, John. I wonder if Scott's gonna have
Scott's muted in game. I don't know if he knows
Yeah.
that.
Prosecutor
No,
Suchi,
when
are
you-
muted in
When you
game.
pick the
When-
thing,
when
are you
you-
muted?
Yeah, you're muted. You can't hear anything.
Oh,
No, I can hear
You
you
also
guys.
get an option to
Sorry, I was writing
Mr.
the,
Binglebooth is
the
accused
thing.
of not tipping at an Applebee's.
Oh,
Mr. Binglebob.
damn.
These are serious charges against you today. How does your client plead, Attorney Geist?
Mr. Binglebooth pleads not guilty.
Okay then. In that case, we shall
And I
begin.
plead him to be guilty.
Can you do that, Bailiff? Can you do that? Shit.
Shit.
All right. In that
Fuck.
case, allow the lawyer to present evidence. Is that what I just do?
Yeah, you want to hit his red button for the allow the lawyer.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Yeah. There you go.
Got it.
So now he
thanks.
can present evidence.
Who, me?
Me?
All right. Your Honor, this is a pretty open and shut case. Mr. Binglebooth over there was stupid enough to leave his...
Objection, Your Honor. Most cases
Loyalty
are open and
card.
shut. They have an opening and a closing.
He left his Applebee's loyalty card at the table after not tipping. He was getting a 2 for 20 for himself. He was eating alone, and
2 for 20 for
the
himself.
2 for 20 Applebee's.
Objection, Your Honor. Would an Applebee's let one man check out with a 2 for 20? They require 2 at the table, Your Honor.
No, it's 2 entrees for $20.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he left the loyalty card there. It was him, and that's my evidence.
God bless you.
All right. The defense can present.
That's a witness.
What am I?
Sorry.
That's a witness.
You're about to
That's
disagree or
Granny.
say something.
Or was that male woman?
It was male woman.
So, John, now you
Sorry.
get to witness that the two buttons look exactly the same.
They
and
are the same, yep.
the only way you
Yeah.
can tell is if you
Very
hover over them.
Oh, also the gavel. The gavel, if it has the.
Oh, it has a different symbol on it?
Yeah.
I was not paying attention to that at all.
What was
Your
that?
Honor, I don't know what that was.
Yeah, that was weird.
Was it Yub
Your
Nub?
Honor, I know that the loyalty card may seem damning. It's true. It's true. My client left the loyalty card at the location. Now, you may ask yourself why? Why leave the loyalty card? Was it by mistake? Was it on purpose? I'm not here to argue that it was by mistake. He purposely left the loyalty card. My client only would go to Applebee's on dates with his longtime girlfriend. And you may ask, well, if he goes to Applebee's a lot, why leave the loyalty card? And why would he eat the 2 for 20 by himself? Surely that girlfriend would be there. Well, Your Honor, unfortunately, in today's day and age, it's not a crime to be ghosted. A red
Aw.
message sent a message, said, "Where are you? Are you here? Are you showing up soon?" Your Honor, my client hates to miss it. Mr. Bingle Doof Boof hates to admit this, but he was left unread after 10 consecutive messages and decided enough is enough. I'm leaving this Applebee's. I'm never coming back, and I have no need for my loyalty card. But he did tip. My client would always tip because he knows that leaving somebody on red, let's be honest, not tipping your server at a restaurant is the restaurant equivalent of being left on red. Thank you.
Okay. Much to think about with this new presenting of a witness or of
The court reporter looks like a fucked up Rango.
prosecutor Scoochie.
Rango. Hey, how's it going? All right, so like he got a 2 for 20, and with a drink, I don't know. It's coming out to maybe like after tax, like 30, 32 bucks.
Shit, in
something.
today's economy, maybe 50.
Shit in today's economy.
Not 2 for 20 anymore.
Let's see. So unfortunately for Mr. Bingle Boof, after not necessarily dine and dashing, but kind of dine and douching by not leaving
Fuck
a
you.
tip to
Is
the
that permanent?
staff. Oh.
A gathering of
Exhibit
police
B,
officers.
there was a gaggle of police officers at the Applebee's celebrating their
Objection,
Chiefs.
gaggle on my nuts, Your Honor.
fuck. He's got me there, Your Honor. I'm sorry. That's thank you, Judge.
There
Thank
we
you, Your
go.
Honor. Thank you, Your Majesty. There was a gathering of police officers that witnessed him not leaving a tip at the table, and I know you can't trust one police officer, but maybe you can trust, all of the police officers.
Oh.
Surely, yeah. You can trust all the police officers, just not one of them, right? And they were all at the Applebee's. They saw him not leave a tip, and thought that's pretty fucked up. I don't know what to tell you. Look at him. He looks guilty. Look at him. Look at his stupid face.
Objection, Your Honor. Prejudice.
Objection sustained.
Thank you.
All right.
But you see it too,
after
right, Your
this
Honor?
new introducing of this new evidence, defense counsel, what do you have to say?
It's an interesting point. Those cops were there, which makes you think there may be more witnesses that would know for sure. But a group of cops, a gaggle, if you would,
Gaggle in these nuts.
got him. Your
Objection, sir.
Your Honor. Now my argument was that they weren't there for appetizers, drinks. They were there, not for my client, of course, and not to witness him doing anything, because they were too preoccupied with the prison breakout. Everyone knows that when prisoners leave jail, the first thing they want to do is go to Applebee's. Think about all the money they've saved in the mines, and they want to spend. They want to spend on 2 for 20s. Now, is that a crime? Of course, they left jail, but that left them way too busy with a prison breakout. You think at a prison breakout, that a gaggle of cops would be concerned over my client not leaving a tip, which is, remind you, not a crime, even though he's trying to argue that it is a crime in United States of
Counsel,
South America.
this
In
is a
Sock
crime
Court.
in this courtroom.
Okay. Well, he didn't do it. I was saying as a hypothetical, of course. My client. There was no witnesses of a gaggle of police officers seeing this. I refute that.
Okay. In light of this new brought upon evidence,
Yeah.
prosecutor, what have you to say? It is pretty damning that there was a prison breakout at the Applebee's with the officers at hand. How would they have noticed this poor Mr. Bingle Booth not tipping?
Yeah, it's probably because he was shrieking at the top of his lungs after one too many dollaritas at the local Applebee's. He was just shrieking, probably about after being ghosted. I'll admit, he got ghosted by his date. He was shrieking at the top of his lungs. He had his 2 for 20, his dollaritas, and then he left the table shrieking after not leaving a tip, and the police officers had seen it all. So even if
Objection,
there
Your
was
Your
prison
Honor.
break-
Could the prosecutor give us an example of the shriek?
I mean, he's not the witness.
Thank you, Your Honor.
It was Will Hangman in nature.
Thank you, Your Honor.
it's very that's like
It's
a
very helpful, Your
heartbreaking
Honor.
shriek. Yeah.
Ooh, counsel, that will call attention to your client. That even during a prison breakout, police officers would notice that shriek. What have you to say?
True. Very true. Very true. Now, I think the argument's already been made for me. For the prosecutor stated that my client was shrieking as he left the restaurant. Interesting. So, they noticed him then, not when he was supposedly not leaving a tip. Now you ask yourself, why was he shrieking? Now the prosecutor makes no real case as to the purpose of his shriek. No real argument for it. Nothing at all. However, wow, the prosecutors even agreed. My client was broken up with. Tragic night for him. Left his loyalty card. A group of police officers were nearby, and my client is a firm believer in ACAB. Why was he shrieking? Because after being left unread, a friend messaged him. Leaked DMs. His
Oh
longtime
shit.
girlfriend, who didn't show up, has been cheating on him.
Objection. He's
On
trying
what
to
grounds?
garner empathy. We don't do that here.
Objection, Your Honor.
you're-
Counter
You're
objection.
over,
you're admitting
overruled.
to all
It
of it. You're
is
admitting all of it.
Thank you.
overruled. It is to understand his state of emotional turmoil.
Lick my nuts.
But
Badgering.
you are walking on thin
There are
ice.
no badgers here.
Counsel. That's you.
Yes. Yes, of course.
That being said, I do not understand how this takes away from the police officers noticing him shrieking, just explains to us to why he was shrieking. So
Sure, that I could absolutely understand that, Your Honor. But I would argue that the shriek shows nothing as to any situation with the tip. There's no relevance.
It's because the police officer noticed him sleeping.
Let's take that one back.
I'm eating spaghetti. Yeah, it's because the prison breakout was distracting, but also the shriek that he made was even more distracting. That was my argument, the evidence.
do you have any more evidence to put forth?
You know,
Prosecutor?
I mean, you know, we could call Granny, who is
You
at
want
the
to call-
Applebee's.
That's
You wanna
entirely up to
call-
you to
She's-
do.
Granny, hold on. Let me think about this.
No one else can do this except for Joe.
Yeah, Granny. So Granny, the Granny witness, she is actually the server
Oh,
At the Applebee's
at the
establishment.
Applebee's. She was the nice elderly victim that was not tipped for because
Are you
her
calling-
her
is this
shitty
your-
boss, her shitty employer doesn't pay her.
is this your witness you're calling, prosecutor?
Yeah, Granny Gum Jobs.
Hello?
Granny gum jobs. Oh. Oh.
Hello, Granny.
God,
Thank you for your
jeez, Smelly.
service in the industry. We would not have
What?
a functioning society without your serving at the Applebee's on 2 for 20s and Dollarita nights.
Bless you.
All right,
Bless you.
prosecutor, your witness.
Thank you.
Miss or Mrs. Granny Gum Jobs?
Mrs.
Mrs. Lucky man. Is the defendant over there? Is he not the same man that you served at Applebee's on the night in question when he did not leave you a tip?
Yeah, he didn't leave me a tip. He was really rude too.
Thank you. Now, just to corroborate, did he have a high shrilled shriek? It kind of sounded like
Ah!
leaving the table.
Yeah, he was really rude and mean, and then he screamed. It scared everyone.
Was he on his phone a lot of the night? Would you say? Was he by himself as well?
Breaking news.
Breaking news. That's a good point, Your Honor.
This is great. Could you please corroborate that the defendant was alone at his table while you were serving him?
Yeah, he was alone.
And for his 2 for 20, do you recall what he ordered? And how many
Objection, Your Honor.
Dollaritas he had?
Relevance.
I do not know.
Sustained. Sustained.
All right. You don't have to come up with anything funny, I guess, Mystic. Thanks a lot, Joe. Can't come up with any funny appetizers or entrees now. Cool. All right. You know, there's yes and then there's no but.
You could argue an objection.
No, it's already been sustained. I can't do shit. All right, Granny, do you remember the gaggle of police officers that were at the Applebee's? I feel like that's relevant, right?
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, okay, well-
she's been beaten by the bailiff.
I'm covering our tracks.
I don't know. My head hurts.
Yeah, all right. Well,
Nice.
thank you for your service. I have no further questions for the witness.
All right. Defense.
We got
counsel.
this. We
Do you
got
have-
this.
Would you like to cross-examine?
Absolutely, Your Honor.
Okay, you may go ahead.
Thank you, Granny Gumdrops, for coming down to the court today. I'm sure with your schedule at the local Applebee's, you have a very busy time. So I appreciate you coming down, speaking to us. I have some interesting questions to ask you. Now, you say in the night in question that my client was there by himself, rude, loud, screaming, and that he didn't leave a tip on his order. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Very interesting. Very interesting. Do you remember how many police officers came in that night? Sorry. Remember how many police
beating my
officers came in
witness,
that night?
please.
Okay.
Stop beating my witness.
Remember how many police officers came in that night? Your Honor.
What was the question?
How many police officers came in that night?
We're at the Applebee's, or
Stop.
when I took one of them home?
Thank you. I think you sufficiently answered that question. Now, let me ask you. Where were you early in the morning on September 11, 2001?
All right, that's enough of this.
Relevance, thank you.
I was getting my cancer treatment.
Oh man.
Your Honor, I'm arguing a point. Several times, Your Honor, both in Granny Gumjob's statement, several times, she is shown to have little recollection of where she is currently at this moment. She couldn't remember the amount of police officers.
Counsel.
I know where I'm at.
Bailiff had been hitting her on the head with a hammer. I think she is.
Yeah, I feel like there's been evidence tampering and witness tampering at this point.
I believe there
The
is,
judge is objecting. That's very
sufficient-
interesting. Okay.
In that case,
Then I will not cross-examine any longer. Good.
Granny Gum Job, thank you for joining us today.
Can I get some morphine?
She's had the addiction since World War One.
All right, where are we at? Is the prosecutor going to present any more evidence?
Certain I could. But, you know, I mean... Hey, listen, defense. Do you want to maybe come up with a plea deal? We can lower his time. How are we looking here? I mean, it's not looking good for you, I don't think.
I would never sign a plea deal with this kangaroo court of a judge.
Oh, wow. You hear that, Judge?
Out of order.
Judge, would you like me to bop him?
Pop him.
I'm gonna turn him into a chicken too. And then I'm gonna handcuff that chicken.
It is not up to you,
You're
counsel,
out of order.
to decide whether or not you take a plea deal. It is your.
In what world does the judge argue for the prosecutor?
I'm arguing for your defendant, who is supposed to be taking the plea deal, not you. You advise.
I do have another piece of evidence if you want to hand it over.
All right. What do you have,
Bazinga.
prosecutor?
Yeah. I need green light.
Oh shoot, sorry.
Give me the green
Here you go.
light.
So we cross-referenced the credit card that was used to buy the 2 for $20 at Applebee's, and it
not looking
matches. Yeah, it matches up accurately to.
You didn't tell me about the credit
Mr.
card.
Winkle's credit card. It matches the numbers, those 3 wacky digits on the back, all of it, and I would.
That's
I
some
would
pretty
hope that-
solid evidence.
I mean, listen, like on a $32 tab, what's 20% of that, man? You know. It's like $6. You couldn't just leave $6. $8
Objection,
a year.
Your Honor. I didn't realize I was gonna need math today.
Ooh, this is pretty damning evidence, counsel. What have you to rebut with?
Oh, that's a very good point. You know, very good point, Your Honor. Very good point.
I should say.
Your Honor, I would like to offer you this. You took it away from me.
Oh, I did. Sorry.
Your Honor, I have a treasure map for you. I can take you to your wildest dreams, Your Honor.
And the gold can be yours.
Think about the things that.
Are
can
you
find,
ready,
Your Honor.
kids?
Objection! Bribery?
Yes.
Objection! Your Honor, please rule in my favor.
Wait, can you please put the defense counsel in?
Your Honor, I
handcuffs?
also have this.
It lasts forever. Until like, I put you in handcuffs for now.
Is there any breaking news that might?
I'm waiting for it. He's working away over there.
I'll have my
I see something.
revenge.
Alright. I think at this point, the evidences have been completed. How do I finish the
You scroll
process?
when you have the hammer,
Okay.
and then like scroll, and then it's the you pick the one
just
where he's
deliver the
broken
verdict?
handcuffs if he's not guilty. The other one's guilty. But
That's
first,
it? Okay.
does our news reporter have anything else in the cooking basket?
And do you want any closing statements? Or?
Yeah.
I hear furious typing. Oh, breaking news! Breaking news! This could change the case. Treasure found!
Your Honor, it could be all yours. I left my treasure in one piece.
King of the pirates.
You can
One piece.
Your Honor.
Alright, we'll be having closing arguments. Prosecutor, please do your closing statement.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, what you have witnessed today is essentially a slam dunk on my part. And I just want everyone to bear witness, no pun intended, to how expertly I finagled all of this evidence in my favor. Although I do feel like it was a little bit rigged for me because I got to pick the the verdict of of not leaving a tip at Applebee's. I'm the one who wrote it, so
Yeah.
still, GG's pretty good, and tip your servers. I think that's the most important thing that we can get out of this.
Fucking kill myself if my lawyer said GG's.
GG's.
Defense counsel, any words you would like to put forth?
This kangaroo court bullshit won't stand. I can't believe.
No, I almost had my thing to put out.
No.
Oh, the
There's
last
resistance.
news. Oh my god. Oh shit.
Whoops. Sorry about that.
Never mind, I made my way back.
Sorry, I didn't get to do my last one.
They stole it from you.
You guys like the first one.
This is a great game.
Yeah.
I think you're right, Scott. Like, it's a lot harder as defense because you can literally make up what you want.
But you don't get the right cards for it.
I could just say pee
Well, no, you pick it up. You can look at the cards and then make the
Well,
the charge, right?
You can?
No, I didn't see the cards
No.
beforehand.
Oh, okay, never mind.
But I
you
feel
can
like,
make a custom deck though. So like, there's infinite stuff you can do with this game.
ooh,
I think the part of it's also the rule of cool. Like, I had some more stuff to argue, but I'm like, okay, he just boomed me, so I should just take it. Like, I had a witness still, and I could call my witness and just like say, oh yeah, this thing, but
or the male woman. That was
yeah,
the
but
person
his
that
was
ghosted him.
funny enough where I went, okay, yeah, you fucking got me.
I kept getting beat.
Yeah, Granny,
Alright, who wants to be
Granny
what?
kept getting beat over the head.
You tried to talk about the police in my courtroom.
Well, she was loving the police.
This kangaroo court.
Oh, I hit random and now I'm on defense, so I guess.
Ooh, I'm a witness.
The Honorable Judge
judge.
Lass.
Judge Laws presiding over the courtroom. Let me get my.
Ooh,
The journalist.
Mystic is the bailiff.
Gonna beat the shit out of people.
Oh shit, sorry. I don't think I read it up.
It's weird. You hit the ready button, it doesn't ready you up.
Listo. Oh god, me and Joe again. Back to
It's
back.
just swapped places.
We- Tyler, get ready to draw.
Yep.
Hope you're gonna get fucking boomed, but
Well.
Okay,
Oh Jesus.
I will have order in my courtroom. Welcome, welcome. As you all know me as R. Galfieri. And you're here at Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. That's
Nice.
what I thought. So, in Sock we trust. Let's get some order in this courtroom. Let's get some order in this courtroom. Prosecutor, get your shit together. Did you hear me?
He
He
can
can't
hear
hear
you.
you.
He just can't. He can hear you.
Can
just
you?
can't
I
speak.
couldn't hear anyone when I was
I heard
doing
it.
that.
I heard everyone. Yeah. Joe, could you hear us?
yeah.
Mr. Garbanzo is accused of robbing a store with a banana.
Bro.
Oh, this side. I've never been on this side.
Well,
Sick tats, Your Honor.
yep, sick tats.
Hello?
We are not
Hello?
biased. This.
Yes?
Hello, bailiff. What's up?
Okay.
Enough. Anyways, like I was saying,
My
the
my computer's
prosecutor-
freezing.
Oh shit.
That's enough,
Oh.
bailiff. Like I said, the prosecution and I have no relation. Our tattoos simply mean that we are brothers from outside the courtroom who ride together motorcycles on weekends, but I will not hold anything he says as a bias or a positive or a negative way. I will be completely, indiscriminately, objective. So, like I said, don't make me charge this shit up, John.
He's charging it
Fuck
up
outta
like
here.
a fucking Dark Souls boss.
You should have rolled.
He's a duck for now.
And, like
How do
I was
I
saying,
unduck him?
Nice.
I think you have to like put something else on them.
may
Yeah,
the
you can just do it again.
truth
Oh,
win
okay.
in this prosecution.
In Sock we trust.
Do your thing.
Sakatumi.
Your Honor.
Baba Booey. You're supposed to say
The red
Baba
button, Your Honor. Hit it with the hammer, Your Honor. Thank you, Your Honor. Today I bring before you Mr. Garbanzo, who we accuse of robbing a store with a banana. A banana. A banana. Now,
What?
my objection here is to prove he both did this crime and put him at the scene. And to do so, I bring before you evidence from the scene of the crime of the store that was robbed. The pearl necklace from... I don't have it anymore, Your Honor.
Yeah. You're getting slammed for that one.
Do you want to?
Does the defense have anything to say about this?
What?
Did
What?
you
Your
want to
Honor.
give him back the green?
Your Honor, I
light
didn't
so he
provide
can
the
play
evidence, Your Honor.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take the win. Don't get me wrong, but
I mean a literal
fairly-
physical pearl necklace that the cashier was wearing.
Oh, I thought you
Ripped.
and me were gonna go.
Ripped from her neck
Pearl,
with fingerprints found.
pearl necklace is a real thing too. Okay, sorry, I had to
Breaking
make some
Breaking
notes.
news.
Oh,
Objection, Your Honor, I can't ride a bike.
yeah, objection sustained. He cannot ride a bike. He rides on the pegs on the back of my bike. But I am not biased, like I said.
Objection, Your Honor, I get pegged.
Objection, Your Honor. I said yes to that, but I
Mm.
didn't thoroughly know what that meant at the time.
So, that puts him at the scene, Your Honor. He ripped the pearl necklace from the cashier at the restaurant before robbing them of other valuables. That's our restaurant store. I misspoke, Your Honor.
Okay. Defense, do you have anything to rebut?
Oh, absolutely, Your Honor. Ow.
Do you yield your time?
You gotta hit his button, yeah. Yeah. I yield my time.
Yay! Thank you.
This coffee sucks.
Your Honor, I'd like to paint you a picture,
Hey, nice
if
tat.
you would. You see, my client, the defendant, was
Well,
not
yeah, you were
trying
saying
to.
something?
Yeah. My client was not trying to stick up or rob any place, some such. You see, he was angry about his order not being delivered. And so
Oh.
he went down to the store in question that was supposedly robbed, and the cashier is telling tall tales because she dropped her necklace and he helped her pick it up. That's why his fingerprints were found on the necklace in question.
So you're saying the defendant was simply picking up a pearl necklace that had fallen on the ground
Yes.
and was in the
banana-
process of returning it.
Yeah, so the reason he had a banana in his hand was because he was trying to shop for his groceries because the order was never delivered. And so maybe
Why was excuse
Yeah.
me, young attorney. Why was the banana lubed up in the evidence? The evidence
make it easier to eat.
docs they gave us. They said
to
it
make
was
it easier
lubed
to
up.
eat. To make
Oh.
it easier to eat, one gulp.
Oh, is that like a cultural thing? Can we get
Is
one
that
of the
cold?
scribes to dig into
Scribes?
that, please? Can we get one of the scribes to dig into that? Yeah. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, we're gonna dig into that. I'll get back to you in about
Yeah,
like 5 minutes.
It was
or so.
flavored. It was banana flavored lube. So
Okay, that is relevant. It's strange because the evidence report didn't have the flavor. How did you know the flavor of the?
You hit him.
Yeah. So, anyways, back to prosecution.
Now, I think it's interesting that we bring up. Oh, he picked up the
Hey,
necklace
bailiff,
to give
can
it
you
back.
can you just whoever this small child is over here, can you just absolutely destroy them? Thank you. And then we're gonna hit him with the double combo, and then prosecution. You may continue.
The fucking noise. So the defense is arguing that Mr. Garbanzo picked up the pearl necklace to return it to the cashier, and she misunderstood the situation, didn't understand what's going on. That's an interesting argument. It could even be believed in some aspects. But if
It's
that's
true.
the case, why, when we picked up the defendant as a suspect, we found on his person a lonely pearl from the broken pearl necklace in his possession?
I will
Why
have
indeed?
order in my court.
I know exactly.
Oh.
Jesus Christ! I know
Oh
exactly
my
why, Your Honor.
God.
Right?
Order in my court. Order in my court.
Your Honor, if I may.
No, you can't place an order.
Yeah, 1 second. You may continue.
Your Honor, if
Sorry,
I
I
may.
missed.
I would be as so forward as to say the pearl from that pearl necklace, he took it. He couldn't take the full necklace, broke it, and took what he had in his hand, which was that lone pearl. And he took that along with everything else, proving that he is in fact a thief, Your Honor. Thank you.
Good. Well, do you have anything to say for yourself?
Yeah, absolutely, I do.
Too bad.
No, he just
I
decided
think
to
that's
steal
the
it.
end of that.
No.
No, I'm just kidding. You may
I
go.
always have something.
Too much to say if you're asking me.
Oh, let me.
Hey. I know,
Hey,
right?
real
After this,
quick.
you want to go fishing?
Stop
Your Honor?
doing him.
Yes.
Your
Yes,
Honor,
Bailiff.
may I be excused for a few minutes?
Yeah, here you go.
Take that. Keep the change.
Do not resuscitate.
I can't present evidence because I don't have the light anymore.
Your Honor, he's the light, Your Honor.
I need the light, Your Honor, please. Thank you.
Like the hit song, Give Him the Green Light.
Hello. Yeah, so he did not take the pearl. As you know, pigeons are lustful birds for very shiny, iridescent things. A crash landing pigeon, which was part of the reason the pearl necklace was on the floor in the first place after crashing into the cashier, also had a pearl stuck to it. And that ended up, once it was outside where my client was, the pearl ended up on his person. It's always the birds, Your Honor.
It's always the birds.
It's always the birds. Also, I'm just going to throw this out here, eating something suspicious. That was the banana in question. I just want to throw it out there. It's just the lubed up banana. Since I have that card, I might as well play it.
Your Honor, you know, I don't think I have to refute this evidence. In fact, I think our case is so strong, I rest my case, Your Honor.
You don't want to call a witness?
No, I think we got you.
Can I call a witness? Oh, breaking news.
Amazing.
Hey man, help me with my case here. Why are you goat-seeing me? Your Honor, could I call my witness to the stand, please? Your Honor.
Is he here?
Your Honor. Your Honor. Your Honor, please.
Does it like show you guys the Z's at all?
Yes. Yes, it does. Your Honor, wake up. Your Honor. Your Honor. Your Honor,
What
you're
happened?
just about to clear my
I
client
don't
of
think
all
you tell me
charges.
how to run my courtroom. Anyways,
Honor,
prosecution,
for your-
do whatever you want.
We're ready for your ruling, Your Honor.
What the
Oh, okay.
fuck?
Well, I'm pretty sure, before I make my decision, hey, prosecution, what do you think, dude? What do you think, dude?
I think he fucking did it, dude.
Oh, bro, really? Hold on.
Hey, on God, for real.
I think he did it too. Hope so.
I invoke
Gonna
dead
give
ass.
him
He dead ass
death.
did not do it. I invoke the right of dead ass.
Your Honor, on a stack, no cap. Your Honor,
John would like to come in as a witness. Maybe we can make him be the gardener or something.
John has not talked this entire court case.
Exactly.
I mean,
He's
I've
just
been getting
standing there.
bopped.
Your Honor, I have another person who joined the Discord who would like to
Can
join
I-
the courtroom.
Yeah, go for it.
Well, he's not here yet.
Well, I
let's
think
start
he
a new
did
one.
it too, so I hope so. I'm gonna give him the death sentence for real, for real. I'm gonna give
He
you that
didn't
note,
do
buddy.
it.
Here you go. It's
He
right
didn't-
here.
He didn't do it. He didn't do it.
Thank you, thank you.
Please.
Okay.
Your Honor.
Don't let anybody know. Don't tell anyone else.
Your Honor, he drives a Harley.
I didn't say anything to you, Harlot.
He drives a Harley.
What do you think's about to happen?
You're about to stun me.
So, anyways, can we call a witness? Or
Well, he rested his case, so I'll
how do
call
you?
a
How do
witness.
I like go past this phase?
Scroll wheel, maybe?
Well, yeah, if he wants to call a witness, so one of the buttons will be witness
Oh,
call,
there we go,
and then you
scroll
can press
wheel.
you want to press the blue button
Bruh.
on the witness call. So that's what he's calling.
Hello.
Blue button.
Miss Gardner? Oh. You bonked my my witness.
My hand slipped.
May I proceed? Miss Gardner, are you there?
I'm here.
Miss Gardner, did you see a... Okay, I'm arresting my witness.
Looks like she did it.
Oh, she did it.
I
Okay.
want
She planted the pearl on my client.
to. I want to make sure she doesn't go anywhere.
Quack.
Are there any questions for me?
Scott, are you asking him a question?
Yeah, I was asking if I could proceed from Your Honor. Your Honor didn't tell me to do anything.
Yeah, you may.
Okay, thank you. Miss Gardner, did you witness my client be assaulted by a crash landing pigeon by chance outside of
And
the
remember, if you
convenience store?
lie, I can kill you with the Thor's
He
smite.
can kill you.
Oh yes, I remember it very clearly. I had been planting some seeds in my garden and I needed to go into the store to go buy more. It happened to be that I had spilled some seeds from my pocket and it was causing a large congregation of pigeons to come by.
Simply spilling your seed. We've all been there.
Order.
But yes,
I will have order in the courtroom. No more throwing the paper.
the pigeons were very aggressive trying to find all that spilled seed.
Fuck you, bailiff.
Fuck you.
Yeah, so did you, while you were at the convenience store and dealing with the cluster of pigeons, did my client ever threaten the cashier or try and like rob the store with a banana? What a ludicrous
Oh no, this person carries a banana at most times. He has this proclivity of trying to swallow them whole for whatever reason.
Don't we all? Or maybe just us two. I don't know.
Is that enough out of
Um,
that witness? Should we call upon the other one?
Yeah, thank you. If the prosecutor would like to ask questions of my witness, he can.
Gardner. Hello, Gardner. Hello, Gardner.
Guy
Hello,
Gardner.
Gardner. Hello. You know, I do believe you about this bird thing and the seed. Legend says you spread the seed all across town, even. To all who's accepting it. Nobody refuses the seed, is what I've heard.
It's a very good seed.
A need for seed, if you will.
Yeah. But you've stated that the defendant carries around a banana, but you were not witness to this crime, supposed crime, or otherwise. You just know that he carries a banana, which, if anything, shows the weapon that was used, that he carries one. Now, of course, I'm not saying that just
Objection.
because...
Is a banana a weapon, Your Honor?
Your Honor, we're arguing that he was robbing it with a banana. Therefore, bananas must be deadly to socks.
Banana's not a weapon in traditional terms, though, Your Honor.
I mean,
I feel like
I would want to be stuffed with a banana if I was a sock.
Stuffed.
What is he doing with the banana? What's he doing?
Yeah.
He's swallowing it whole. He's not doing anything to anybody else.
I'm
But if he's
sorry,
threatening somebody
attorney,
else with
but I'm going to have to order.
Yes, Your Honor.
Right.
Remember, by the statutes of weird, I'm gonna have to label you
Oh no.
weird. And my ruling is,
Oh,
What?
hey prosecutor, what do you think I should do?
Oh my god, what?
No. We're home. Hey,
Oh,
I'm not biased.
I didn't do anything. Don't look at me.
I'm back. Oh my God. You should follow your heart, Your Honor.
Oh man.
See you at lunch.
I have a banana.
See ya. Fishing
All I
trip
have
right
in my
after.
lunchbox is a banana.
I wish they would let you put more than 3 like breaking news things. You just gotta.
Too quick.
You just don't. You don't have anything to do. I also have to drop. I have to go make dinner.
I finally have a person to join us, though.
It kicked me out of the lobby.
It happened to me last time.
Welcome back.